Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Yeni Mahrita. I'm from Class B of English Education Department. In this video, I'm going to explain about learning sources for teaching junior and senior high school. Alright, for learning resources definition, learning resources are relevant tools in education which include videos, flip charts, whiteboards, overhead projectors, PowerPoint, texts, smart devices, and software. Learning resources are things that teachers can access to help them do some aspect of their job better as part of the professional development process, either pre-service or in service. This is important because the quality of teachers has been highlighted as the most important factor in determining the effectiveness of a school system. If teachers have agency in this process, that they are involved in and contribute to the design, they are more likely to be able to translate their experiences effectively into the classroom. And then, for purpose of learning resources, the purpose is to provide important opportunities for the students to explore ideas and knowledge, collaborate, solve problems, and develop knowledge and skills. These resources have to be reliable to support the national curriculum for each specific key stage taught within institutions and improved by local education authorities. The purpose of utilizing teaching and learning resources in class is to assist the teacher with the presentation and transmission of educational content and the achievement of education objectives, whilst aiding the students in acquiring knowledge and providing different abilities and values. Therefore, we can list the following examples of their common goals. First is student motivation, and then for developing creativity, for evoking prior knowledge, and for encouraging the process of understanding, decoding, organizing, and synthesizing the educational content, logical thinking and reasoning, communication and interaction, and then for contributing to the development of different skills and the acquisition of values of students, as well as the retention of desirable knowledge, skills, and attitudes. And then for benefits from learning resources, first is apply concept. Applying the idea that the student learn in school to a real situation is the best outcome their learning could achieve. In studying a different culture, the students can acquire an open mind and apply the skill outside of school that will provide them with a better outlook on life. And number two is increase motivation. Yeah, for sure, there's no learning when motivation is lacking. The usual setup of the teacher talking in front and student passively listening can make their interest in the lesson plummet. Motivating and keeping them interested by employing learning materials and combine it with interesting tasks such as weaving a basket using materials from Africa can make the school experience memorable, thus will provide a lifelong learning. And then easiest to learn. By making the content of the lesson more relevant and engaging, the students will find learning relaxed and simple. Flashy presentation, more, and games can attract their interest, and this will allow the teacher to tap into the cognitive need of the learner to make sense of the word, making them aware of the practices of other people and their culture through the use of interactive CDs and magazines that contain significant content can be a good start of engaging them to learn more about other people's way of life. And then number four is promotes critical and creative thinking. Since the use of learning tools promotes active learning, the students will acquire skills to analyze, synthesis, and apply the material. It will help develop their logical reasoning and creative thinking because the teachers are allowing them to have a more active role in the learning process. And the last one is fun learning. Students often look forward to teachers who can produce engaging content. So this time is playtime while learning by providing a realistic experience to them in a classroom setting. Learners get an inspiring and joyful experience they can only acquire from school. The usual setup of fun learning is when most of the students are actively participating in an activity. They are collaborating and giving ideas to form a better outcome, like performing as a group to better demonstrate a cultural dance. Alright, here is the examples of learning resources. First is digital library. Application digital library in education can help in getting information quickly and dynamically. The digital library can also allow instructors to upload learning materials for the convenience of students and interested readership and alternative instructional pedagogies for the benefit of learning institution can also be uploaded on digital libraries. And then number 2 is YouTube. YouTube is a content community with provision for individuals to post their own user-generated content or UGC for use by other users. Though popular as an entertainment medium, it has become a valuable learning resource and is being considered as an alternative to written text hosted by different websites and blogs. And number 3 is blog. Blogging has emerged among a variety of web-based instructional possibilities as a leader, in part because it allows students the ability to interact in a more public venue, sharing their thoughts, ideas, interpretations, hopes, and fears with anyone willing to spend time looking on the internet. And number 4 is email. Email allows students and faculty to join other learners an abundance of high-interest content to support your curriculum. Number 8 is music. Nearly everyone enjoys music, whether by listening to it, singing, or playing an instrument. I love music. Music can be relaxing. Students can fight stress by learning to play music. Soothing music is especially helpful in helping our kids relax. And then for number 9 is film. A review of the film theory and the film studies literature suggested some unique features of film that make it an uncommonly powerful learning tool. Films can serve many learning functions. I love film so much. And the last one is TV program. The interest in television as an educational medium has increased for several reasons. First, existing educational television programs that were developed to enhance the literacy development of both children and adults have been quite successful in achieving their intended outcomes. Second, because television is a very accessible medium, it has the potential to reach learners that have not been able to participate in traditional adult literacy programs. Television is accessible both in terms of its technology and in terms of its content. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry if there's a mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.